My name is Andrew. This is kind of a general about me video, I guess, to kind of preface any videos I might make later. Somebody messaged me about it once in my blog, and I've been thinking about it since then, and I wasn't going to do it, but then somebody else messaged me and told me that they had been doing it, and it was a very positive experience for them, and it's really nice for them to like look back on who they were before, what they looked like before, whatever else. And so it kind of encouraged me, and I'm hoping this is a very positive thing for me. It's been something I've been thinking about, but it's hard for me to do stuff like this because I have a social disorder, and so like certain social things, like even just communicating with people, makes me very uncomfortable because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of guessing as I go, you know. My name's Andrew. I'm 20 years old. I've been on testosterone for I think 2 months and 2.5 months now, maybe close to 2.5 months. I haven't had like a lot of changes. Like my shoulders are definitely bigger. That's probably the biggest change, is my shoulder and my lats, I think they're called, up here. All of this stuff is bigger, and my neck's a little wider now. I have a very small neck. My voice has slowly been dropping, like very, very slowly. I have a tiny bit of hair, call it my baby stash. I think one of the biggest changes, I don't know if anyone's, I don't see a lot of people talking about this, but the biggest change is definitely an emotional, like, I feel like I'm finally having an authentic life experience now, so all the problems I had before, I don't feel like they're things I can just push away. I feel like they're things I actually have to deal with because it's actually my life now. I don't know if that makes sense if you're not trans. I don't know if that makes sense if you are trans, but that's how I feel about it. I gave myself my first shot, and I do my own shots. I didn't want to wait to have to go to the doctor, so I got my prescription and I did it immediately, and I was very scared and screaming and whatever. I do 0.25 milliliters every week, and it's not a high dose, but I'll be moving up to 0.4 in July, and I've just been gradually increasing my dose up until then. My doctor wants my body to, I guess, acclimate to it. What else? I'm out in most places in my life. I'm out to my entire family. They all know. I'm out to all my friends and anybody that I meet from before transition. Like, I tell them what my new name is, and you know, like my pronouns and everything. So if they have any other questions, I usually answer them. I'm out at work. I actually just came out at work like a month or two ago. It's been a month ago. And it's been it's pretty good. Like, there hasn't been any negative anything. Actually, one person related to me that they were very worried when I came out because they have a cousin who is a trans woman, and she remembers the bullying that she had to go through, and so she came and she was like, if anyone says anything to me, she was very supportive and very nice. I didn't expect the amazing amount of support that I actually got there. It was really nice. I'm also in the military, and I'm kind of out there. I'm out to the people that I hang out with most. I'm out to my HR rep. I'm out to the sergeants directly above me. I haven't come out on a mass scale yet because it's just not something that has come up, or something that I felt was, I don't feel like it's the time right now, I guess, and maybe that's just me being really nervous about it. So I'm out in the middle, I'm out everywhere. Let's see. The way I figured out my trans identity, like a lot of people, it was very surprising when I finally got into it and started looking around and watching videos and stuff. Like, a lot of people have known since they were very little, and I had no idea. I didn't even, I think a lot of my life I didn't recognize my own gender. Like, I have a social disorder, so I don't understand the way people view me, or the way I view people is totally different. So I didn't really view people as anything other than like their names directly, or like I didn't view them as like male or female up until like I started figuring out like my sexuality and stuff, and that's when those things started becoming apparent, and that's when that's definitely not when I started figuring out. I didn't actually figure it out until about a year ago. I had just gotten out of basic training in AIT, and I was going to visit my current girlfriend now, and she used to live in New York before she moved here, and I drove up to where the airport was going to be. I was staying the night with a friend, and he was like, hey, we need to go grab some stuff, and I was like, alright. And then he had been walking around the house shirtless, and then he just grabbed a sweater and he zipped it up. And I remember looking at him, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to be able to just zip it up. I want to just put a sweater on, not worry about anything. And then we were walking. I remember walking down to the gas station, and I was like, I want a flat chest. I want that. I really want that. And when we got back, I was really hardcore thinking about it, and I texted a few people, and I was just like, I'm a guy. And then I started doing push-ups because I thought that was like a guy thing to do. You just had to do a bunch of push-ups. And then I didn't actually end up coming out for a really long time. I didn't get my first binder for a long time. I didn't wear my binder for a really long time. I think I told my girlfriend and maybe a few people close to me, and that was it. And mostly I like to like think about things. I like to really really be thorough with things that I come out with. And so finally, after I decided, actually as that was all happening, it was kind of a stressful time for me too. Also, I had come back, and while I was going through all my army training, my family had lost a place, you know, like that's where I was gonna come home to, was my mom's house, but she lost her house, and they actually, all my family moved, so I was coming home, I didn't have anywhere to be, so I was staying at a friend's house, and they ended up not wanting me there anymore because there was some fighting, some arguing, whatever. So I was like essentially homeless, and then I had a rent hop until I finally got to the place where I'm at now, and that's where I've been for not a year, but close to a year now. So I just wasn't really like, I didn't want to add on to stress, I think. I didn't want to have to come out, worry about people messing up pronouns or anything like that while going through the time that I was going through. Luckily I was able to work and everything, and things are a lot better now. But yeah, I didn't figure it out for a really long time. I don't know if other people can relate to that. I know my doctor, he's a trans guy, the one who prescribed me testosterone. He told me he was sitting in chemistry class one day, and then he was like, oh my god, I'm a guy. And he started making notes, and he made a list of all the things he had to do and stuff, so that's what relates to him. Yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about. I like to work out. I like to work. I like my girlfriend. She's pretty cool. She's alright. I like my dog. I just got a dog. I don't know, that's really it, I guess. If there are questions later, if there's anything I actually want to talk about, or really I want to make these videos so that I can find a way to give back to the community, because being able to watch other people's videos and listen to them talk about their transition really helped me out until I could start testosterone. And so if there's anything I can do, if you have any ideas, any questions, anything that I can offer that somebody else can't offer, I would love to fulfill that. Yeah. So, thank you for watching.